thing is, you need to assure the people that they will get what they deserve. After all, it is people who has given us this power. And it is the wealth which is given by the people again. And we have to give it back with compounded interest in a better manner by providing all these facilities. Friends, today the air pollution is fast emerging as a major health hazard in urban areas. For the last few weeks, media has been widely reporting on this also. To make a serious difference to the quality of urban life, these problems and challenges need to be addressed at the earliest. So you need to, first of all, change the minds of the people. You need to go for service charges. You need to improve the health of the urban local bodies. You need to really give them rating also. Maharashtra, certain municipality has taken some initiative. You need to have the credit worthiness of the every urban local body. You need to give sanitary rating, water supply rating, and also the transport rating, solid waste management rating. You need to give them rating depending on that. I am coming to that issue. Some people are thinking smart cities are going to be created by Narendra Modi. Narendra is not Indra. It has to be created by the people locally, you people. Center will give a helping hand. They will give a road map. And the smart cities are going to be rolled out. The road map is going to be rolled out this month by the Honorable Prime Minister. It's going to be launched. Smart cities are going to be launched. Along with that, PM also came with another idea for Amrut. That is Atal Mission for Urban Regeneration and Transformation. Amrut. That also is going to be launched this month. 500 cities in the country which are having a population of more than 1 lakh. But reform is the key for success of urban regeneration. And reforms include providing services and also collecting taxes and instilling civic sense in the minds of the people. Some time back, I have been to Singapore. I was interacting with the Prime Minister and former Prime Minister, who is a very experienced person. They were saying their resources are coming from different sources, including fines. Singapore is a fine city, but it is a fine city also. They fine people if they don't follow civics and civic duties. India, I can't think of it immediately. If I start fining them, they will put a heavy fine on me. That means my government. So I have to first of all create awareness on the minds of the people. Second is create infrastructure, create toilets, create urinals. Then only you can stop people from urinating in public places. Without doing that, if you start fining them, they know what will be the reaction. You don't have parking system, parking facilities, forcing the people to park it on the roads. So you need to go for sanitation in a big way. You need to go for providing infrastructure facilities like parking also. In this my Amrut concept and the smart cities concept, they also have this as a key, this thing. And then the state of affairs in urban areas need to be rectified. I go to entire country, wherever I go, the local municipality gives a memorandum to the collector gives a memorandum to the minister gives a memorandum to the chief minister gives a memorandum to central minister has to give a memorandum to finance minister has to give a memorandum to prime minister, and then prime minister has to approach World Bank or what. Without raising resources at our level, everybody is looking up. वहां से कितना पैसा मिलेगा, कौन देगा पैसा, ऊपर से तो आएगा नहीं. You have to create wealth. And then if you want to create wealth or raise resources, you need to first of all convince people that you are honest, you are clean, and then you are providing them the needed services. Then people will start paying taxes. In that also you need to have transparency, wherein this much is coming as tax and this much I am spending for the welfare of this region. One lady, municipal chairman in Andhra Pradesh, Tanuku, small town, she has brought a sea change in the town by putting up boards in every street about what are the programs, what are the plans, and how they are going to be executed, and what is the revenue from that ward, and how it's going to be spent. There is a sea change by that small this thing and all. So transparency will be a major component of these two urban schemes in the coming days. Friends, at the end of it, what is smart city? Smart city is making urban life comfortable, simple. 24/7 water supply, 24/7 electricity supply, good quality but affordable housing, and then cost-efficient physical, social, and infrastructure, adequate and quality water, clean air, quality education, cost-efficient healthcare, dependable security, entertainment, sports, robust and high-speed interconnectivity, fast and efficient urban mobility. These are all part of the smart cities. So unless people are willing to follow certain rules, people are willing to contribute to the revenue of the city, central government will give some money. And then the entire smart city is going to be on the PPP model, public-private partnership. There is no other way because it requires huge amount of money. Though my government have decided to allocate 1 lakh crores in the coming 5 years for the smart cities as well as for the 500 urban Amrut cities, but 1 lakh is not going to be sufficient at all by any means. So you need to raise resources through PPP model only. PPP model will be successful and people will come to invest only provided they find reforms are happening and people are willing to pay and you are ready to put meters and also collect service charges while taking care of the poor. You have to take care of the poor. You can't adopt the same method for the slum dwellers and for ordinary people. By taking care of them, you have to really raise the resources of every city. So this is one issue. Today there is a study, a municipal financing framework, a recent paper by McKinsey Global Institute. Our municipalities are the weakest in the world in access to resources, financial autonomy, and revenue raising capability. The per capita annual revenue of all municipalities is said to be rupees 1,430 compared to expenditure commitment of rupees 6,030 as reported by McKinsey. So that's one challenge before us. So, but at the same time, people are now willing to be transformed, willing for the reforms, provided if you guide them, provided if you take them. This is possible only by involving the people in the planning. People's participation is very vital to the success of these two urban missions, both as well as smart cities as well as Amrut mission also. So our focus is going to be on people's participation in the coming days. Friends, we are determined to recast the urban landscape of the country to make urban areas more livable and inclusive besides driving the economic growth. The Union Cabinet has approved the smart city concept and also the rules and regulations and also the Atal mission for urban regeneration and transformation. Both of them have been approved recently and they are going to be launched this month itself. How do you proceed? Every state will be given certain number of cities depending on the urban population of that state. Maharashtra is one urbanized state, Tamil Nadu is another urbanized state, Gujarat also. They will get, in accordance to the population, they will get number of cities. Each state has to prepare itself to compete in the selection process. The selection process will be through city challenging system. There will be city challenging system wherein you have to come and stand in a queue and then run the competition. If you score good marks, you will be there, otherwise you will be eliminated. There is nothing is left to Prime Minister or to Urban Development Minister or to Chief Minister to select cities. It is left to the people. People can select their city and make it as a smart city. If your city is, what is the population of the city? What is the revenue? What is the population of city, revenue, and then employees ratio? Certain municipalities in this country are having 85% of their revenue only for employees. Then how do you develop the city? And then, as I told you, what is your sanitation report? What is your water rating report? What is your credit worthiness? If people are wanting to take loans, okay, JICA is coming in a big way. Even 14 countries have met me, their ambassadors, some of their ministers came and then held discussions. They are all very eager about smart city. And many more countries are also writing letters. They want to be given an opportunity to make a presentation, etc. But provided if you are capable of repaying, nobody is going to do charity and we don't want charity also. We are capable of raising resources, but we take loan and then repay also. For that also the cities has to be prepared. The city leadership, the smart leadership and the smart people, they have to come together and discuss. This month we are going to place all these guidelines in the public domain so that people start discussing it and state also start preparing. If your city is not qualified in the first round, you will not be debarred. You will be made eligible for the next round. By that time you have to improve your city governance and also your city revenues. That is the way we are going to. Each state will shortlist a certain number of smart city aspirants as per the norms to be indicated, and they will prepare smart city proposals for further evaluation of existing central support. Central will definitely give some support, but as I told you, states also has to join it, and then the urban local bodies also has to come prepared. The Amrut, the smart cities, the Hruday Heritage Development Augmentation Yojana, and Swachh Bharat programs, they are all aimed at improving the quality of life of the citizens. That is the central theme of our government. So keeping that in mind, as I told you, the mantra is people's participation and reforms are the key for smart cities and other urban initiatives. Friends, the today's initiative taken by Jnana Bharati and the papers that are going to be presented and the discussions we have, they will be very much useful. I'll be definitely taking note of these sessions. I have been attending conferences across the country on different issues, particularly referring to smart cities. We have a lot of inputs from various sources. We have some examples from abroad also. I've been to Barcelona. The New York Mayor Bloomberg, he came and he made a presentation. He has also offered to extend his technical support. And he has also offered to take some of our city chiefs to America, to New York and other kind of cities to showcase them how the development has come, how these systems are working. And I've been to Barcelona. While landing, I saw roads, the way roads were built. My impression of Barcelona was different from very sky-rising glass type of houses, big ones. But when I went and found, and I went around the city, they have not disturbed their architecture. They have preserved their architecture. So here also in India, we must keep in mind nature, culture, and plan for the future. Fortunately, we have 365 days sun. I was talking about the solar, this thing and all. We were lagging behind. When I go around the Western countries, people will say, today, sir, very good day, sir, today, very good. I said, why? Sunny day, sir, sunny day. I never understood what is sunny day. They said it's very sunny. I said it should be very funny because in India, every day is sunny day. We have so much light, but we have not taken care of it. We had water also, but we are not preserving the water. The watershed management, the rainwater harvesting should also become part of our urban planning. Every house, every building should be mandated to have a rainwater harvesting system. Otherwise, plan should not be approved at all. Madam Jayalalitha has taken initiative in Chennai, in Tamil Nadu. To some extent, she has succeeded also. Some other states also. UP, Gujarat has gone a big way for watershed management. Lakhs of check dams have been constructed. That they are conserving water. The groundwater levels are increasing. But unfortunately, we are not following it. We think that pani is aare, jane do, jahan jana to wahan. So we have to do that also. And then LED, Delhi. In Delhi, 5 lakh street lights are there. Recently, this Renewable Energy Ministry, they have an organization, SE, they have come forward to replace all the 5 lakh tube lights with LED. And they said, we are not going to charge you. The municipality need not pay. State need not pay. Center also need not pay. I felt very happy when somebody is coming and then doing our own. Then they said, we are going to recollect the money because this is going to reduce your power bill by 40%. Whatever you are saving over the period of time, we will collect it and then take care of this, which investment we are making. Such ideas are required. Now, every city is coming forward. Even the other day, and I was there in my city, Nadur, they also said we wanted LED this thing. So there also we have started. State after state is going to take up that sort of this thing also. Solar, then LED, then rainwater harvesting, then water recycling also is another method because water is going to be a big challenge in the coming days. Big challenge in the coming days. We are seeing the nature also is changing. I have been to Singapore and I went to Singapore. They took me to a facility where there is recycling of water. It was a 2-hour study tour, 2 hours. So after that, end of it, we went to the plant and then they gave me a bottle of water. He said, sir, please take it. I said, I have taken it. It's a recycled water. Recycled water. Normally in our country, the mindset is, kya hoga usme? But I've been to Singapore 6 months back. Nothing has happened to me so far. So, so we have to show these examples to our people and then bring these innovative methods to our life in our country. Friends, I don't want to take much of your time. As I told you, the government will be definitely looking forward to receive these presentations which are made in various seminars and symposiums across the country. You have galaxies of people today, tomorrow. You have a smart city which has been created here. Ajib Gurabchand is sitting here. Arun Nandaji was telling about a smart city in Jaipur. A lot of private initiatives also are there. We don't differentiate much between private and public. There is no way. Those days have gone. That Soviet model of socialism and the concept of private means something foreign, enemy of the people. We don't believe in that. They are our people. They are Indians also. They are also working for the welfare of the country. There need to have some regulation, definitely. The consumers should not be allowed to be taken for a ride after giving nice advertisements and all. That's why I am bringing that real estate development regulation authority. Realtors met me today and all. They said, sir, so much stringent. I said, it will be only regulation, no strangulation. Don't worry about it. The name also is changed. Real estate development and regulation. Because we want private sector also to join in a big way. Education. See these institutions. These Podar, Ruya, even this Parangar Institute. You need private people. They had a foresight, great people like Balagangadhar Tilak those days. Because that foresight, we are here in these institutes. 1880, having this foresight. Pandit Madan Mohan Malavya.